Linda McAvan, you've written a report on pharmacovigilance. How convinced are you that the new rules will prevent the sorts of problems we've seen in the past?
Well, just last week we marked 50 years since the thalidomide scandal broke out, and the German company finally apologised to the people affected. In the last few years in Europe we've been developing a new system so that countries cooperate on the side effects of medicines, because that complicated word pharmacovigilance is about when you take a medicine, you have a side effect, who collects the information? How do we pool that information at European level? And that's what this new law is about.
One of the suggestions is that if there's a decision not to renew a marketing licence for technical reasons or safety reasons, then every other country should be notified. But in the case of Servier and Mediator, for instance, they decided not to do it in Italy and Spain for what they said were commercial reasons, and yet the dangers of benfluorex were known from 1999, and it wasn't withdrawn for 10 years.
Well, the reason we're back here tonight talking about medicine safety is because of the Mediator scandal in France. And I was quite shocked on two counts. One was that in the beginning of the 2001, there'd been discussions amongst the regulators about the drug, but nothing had happened. People kind of knew about it, but no action was taken. And then the French and Italian authorities did ask Servier for a study on the safety of that medicine, and that study never happened. And the changes we're making in this new legislation will close those loopholes now, so that if there is any safety concerns, it will be automatically discussed at the European Medicines Agency. And when a study is requested, it has to happen. And if it doesn't happen, the medicine remains on what we call a monitoring list until the study happens.
This is a Europe-wide problem, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, there's no good if we know in the UK we pick up the side effects of medicine and keeping the information in the UK. If we know that all over Europe we've got the same problem, we can act more quickly. Had we had this system with thalidomide, I think the problem would have been picked up much more quickly. Instead, individual countries started to pick up the problem, but there's no pooling of that information. That's what's going to change.
Linda McAvan, thank you very much.